What it do, YouTube? Today's video, I want to chime in with a quick impromptu video. In today's video, it's going to be part 2 of Congress held a hearing a few days ago on UFOs and UAPs. UFOs meaning unidentified objects. UAPs standing for multiple things. The first thing, unidentified alien phenomenon, and also unidentified anomalous phenomenon. Okay, so the reason why Congress held this meeting is because Trump just signed an executive order so that this information can start to be released, because our government has been in contact with extraterrestrials for a long time. Now it's just now coming to find out with this newfound information, they're not just extraterrestrials, they're EDs as well, interdimensionals. You see what I'm saying? Interdimensionals. So basically meaning that you got different type of aliens and shit like that. So you got aliens that's not even from this galaxy, and then you got aliens that's in our galaxy. So if you paid attention in school, they taught you this in science class, if you was paying attention, that our galaxy that we are currently in is called the Milky Way. And in the Milky Way, it consists of the Earth, the Sun, you got the Moon, you got Mars, Venus, Saturn, Uranus, Pluto, which is planet X, Jupiter, and all these different planets, right? In just our solar system alone, there is life and there was life on different planets. And the fact that these planets are in our Milky Way, in our universe, in our galaxy, not far away somewhere, with the right technology, you see what I'm saying, we could get to these different planets. But the thing is, we have to study the planet first before we go there, because you don't know if the planet is like a gas planet, if it's an ice planet, you know what I'm saying? Because each planet had some type of civilization on it at one point in time, just like the information just got leaked with Trump signing the executive orders to leak this information, is that it's been a city on Mars that was destroyed a long time ago. We don't know how long ago it's been destroyed, but it was a city on Mars called Sidonia. This is real stuff, real pictures and stuff is just now coming out. And I said this in my video a couple days ago. Billy Carson, astrophysicist from Queens, New York, Forbidden Knowledge. You see what I'm saying? He did a video on this a couple years ago where he was talking about Mars and showing like pictures of like the pyramids and the faces that's like remnants on Mars. Like, this is real shit. And then NASA knew this information for a long time, but they hid it, lied to the public, and all this type of stuff. Now it's coming out that the information is actually true, that it's faces and pyramids and stuff and like cities that are destroyed on Mars. Now, coming to find out from also new information that I just got from the podcast yesterday. Well, the podcast released a couple days ago, but I just found it yesterday with Art. What's his name? I forgot. It's Art something. Art Wild or some shit like that. But he was basically like, he worked at Area 51 for like 15 years or some stuff like that, or he got some type of base operations background. And he was doing like a podcast where people from Area 51 who either work there or currently work there could just only call in and talk about what they seen, what they know, blah, 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 blah. And come to find out that this dude, he's a dreamer traveler, which is a real thing. Time travel, dreamer travelers, all this stuff is real. And the government knew this for a long time. A lot of this information is just now about to start to actually come out, where it's actually confirmed. So it ain't just conspiracy theories no more. It's actually conspiracy facts. The shit that you've been skeptical about has been true the whole time. That's why they try to put conspiracy on it, because you know it's true. You see what I'm saying? But they want to put some type of conspiracy on it to kind of discredit you, because you know you so telling it so much truth. They're like, how the fuck this motherfucker know this shit? We got to come up with something to counteract this counterintelligence. So we gonna say you're a conspiracy theorist, but the whole time you're a conspiracy factualist, because what you really feel and what you think is the truth. You got the facts. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of this information is being debunked. But he said he was a dreamer traveler, and he got abducted by aliens in his dream, which is a real thing, because these EDs, these interdimensionals, you see what I'm saying, they can go to different dimensions, just like human beings. That's what makes human beings so special. We have pineal glands, and with our pineal gland, that makes us multidimensional. We can visit different realms in different dimensions. Thus forth, if we get on the proper vibration and create the proper technology, we can visit Mars and bring Mars back, revamp it, rejuvenate it. But anyway, like I was saying, so the dreamer traveler was talking to Art, and he said that in the dream, the aliens abducted him and gave him all the information of what happened to Mars, or at least the city. No, it wasn't Mars. They said they took him to a planet called Xenon. And I know this information because Art talked about it. He worked at Area 51 for 15 years, so he knows this information. It used to be a planet right there by the Star Belt. I mean, the Stargate, or what's it called? Like Orion's Belt. It used to be a planet right there called Xenon, and they got into a war with Mars because I guess the people on Mars was very aggressive, and they was trying to threaten them and stuff like that. We'd kill y'all and all this type of shit. So the people on Xenon wasn't like evil people; they was good people. But like I told you, self-defense. Even other beings from other planets know this shit. They even know like it's self-defense. If a motherfucker try to come kill you, you got the right to defend yourself. That's universal law. You see what I'm saying? So Xenon, they created weapons of mass destruction, and they aimed it at Mars, and they destroyed the civilization on Mars. But in the process, Mars created a weapon that could destroy them, and both planets got destroyed. But Mars actually made Xenon go kaboom, it's gone. And Mars is still a planet, but it's a dead planet. That's why it's a red planet with all that dust and sand, is because that's the remnant of from what happened during the nuclear war between those two planets. It was cities at one point in time, but they got evaporated and wiped out by nuclear war, so it's all ash and stuff like that. But over time, from oxygen and oxidation, it turned red. You see what I'm saying? So that's really, and that's just real facts. So all this information is just now being released. So this shit is interesting, you know what I'm saying? This is real stuff. So more and more stuff is being released. And yeah, like I said, people in Congress, this is people with real serious, educated backgrounds, are fascinated in talking about this type of stuff. Like just to see they fascination, it made me even more fascinated because it's like I never seen a group of people that actually come together for one main goal like that, which is a beautiful thing. That's good. But like I said, Trump just signed an executive order, and they said it like they didn't deny it, because it was, you got such things called out of bounds questions where you asking a question that's too revealing of the truth. You see what I'm saying? So you can't ask those type of questions. So when Congress members will ask certain questions to certain people that's in certain departments of the government, you can call it the shadow government, but these is departments of the government you never even really hear about. You see what I'm saying? Unless you really been doing your research, like the Department of Defense, Department of Justice, and stuff like that. But it's more the DOD, the Department of Defense, and stuff like that. And you know, they was asking certain questions that's like too revealing, and people would say, I can't answer that right now in the public setting, but if we get in a private hearing, I can show you all the proof. So basically, they telling you they got more and more proof than what we even saying, because these people who really work with this shit firsthand, so they got shit that's not leaked. This is real classified documents, and they showing it to other members of Congress, because like I said, Trump signed an executive order. So these people seeing it, and eventually, as time go on, a lot of this shit is gonna be leaked, and we gonna be able to see it. You see what I'm saying? So that's what's going on, and it's telling you the world about to change up real soon, really soon. It's gonna happen overnight so fast, like the Jetsons type shit. But wake the damn up. More videos coming soon. Fuck Satan. Fuck all his men. Gang. You know how I'm rocking. Don't get stepped on for Jesus Christ.